Hello, welcome to this week's weekly outlook. I'm going to cover quite a few pairs in this video. It's just really outlining the levels that I'm looking at, the instruments that I'm looking at, and then as we go along during the week, we let Monday unfold, and then I sort of handpick the instruments that look cleaner to me and make more sense for me to be trading. These are just my views and how I see the market. So yeah, let's crack on. We're out on a monthly chart, Euro USD, so I like to do most of my levels on the higher time frames, monthly, weekly, daily so far. So let's have a look and see where we're at with Euro USD. So first few things to note is the support and resistance levels. And where price is at now and what price is doing. So know that these levels we've sold off from here, and resistance turns to support, so that's quite a key level. We also have buying coming into the market here, and we also have support and resistance coming through here, so quite important key levels to have on the chart. We also have this swing low, and I note this swing low because this swing low here, I want to draw your attention to the price action. If I can just zoom in, you can see this price action here. We're feeling the close below this swing point, and we're hitting off support as well, so support turned to resistance. So that's some confluence you want to see, which is building my bias story to look for longs in Euro USD. If we go down into the lower time frames now, we can start to see a little bit of a story. You can see the levels clearer and the support and resistance here. So as long as Euro USD stays above this level, I will be looking for longs. Any pullbacks, I'll be looking to get long. I do not chase momentum. So if we go down into the H1, I can show you what I mean. So initially we've got buying coming into the market here, okay? I don't want to be buying up here, so the best thing to do is wait for pullbacks. We bought again. Best thing to do is look for pullbacks into this market. The H1 chart, you can see this level, support and resistance on the lower time frames, and you also have the higher time frame levels coming in as well. So you can use this as confluence for Euro USD. So I don't want to be buying right off the bat here. Even if it does go higher, I want to see a pullback, structure pullback into these higher time frame levels to get long. So but at the moment, the bias is to buy Euro USD. So we'll kick on. We'll go into dollar Swiss. Out to the monthly chart, and we can see that it's not as clean as possible to try and get levels, but just like Euro, you can see the sort of wicked behavior here, and you can see the support should turn to resistance, which it has, and it's found it very, very hard to get through this level. So while it's below this level, I am bearish on dollar Swiss. Weekly is a lot cleaner. You can see the level a lot cleaner here. You can see selling coming into the market here, support, resistance, support, support. So this is the sort of level that I'm looking for, although it's not the cleanest. This pair price action is just, it's very hard to get support and resistance, but while we're below this level here, I'm looking for selling opportunities on dollar Swiss. This is the most recent level that you need to keep an eye on. Swing point, break of that, looking for selling opportunities. We go down into the lower time frames. We have been selling this last week, down into the H1. Put the day dividers on. Break below this level, most recent support and resistance. Resistance turns support. We also have Monday's range here. So we sold On a break of that, we also have support and resistance coming in here, being logical, being smart about it. Resistance, selling, support, support. So once we got that H1 break of this level, we started selling again. So it's just about being simple in the approach, reading price action, and taking it from there. So what happens now? Well, we still have this level here. We'll see how Monday unfolds. Can we stay below this level? Can we break Monday's low and continue selling? That's what I'm looking for. If we start breaking above this level, then we'll see where Monday's low comes in, break back below, and take it like that. So there's a host of opportunities, the whole way that can unfold. Obviously, it can just go like that, and that is where I will not be trading it. So I'm building a story really on what I want to see, and if it unfolds, then it unfolds. If it doesn't, and then it doesn't. Not really too bothered about it. And we'll move on to dollar yen, try and quicken things up a bit. Don't really want to be blabbering on too much. Weekly, well, we'll go into the monthly actually. It's a lot cleaner. We're on the monthly chart. Just want to note, you know, the levels on the monthly. A lot cleaner than dollar Swiss, put it like that. We also have price contained in this channel at the moment. So what I want to be doing is selling up around these areas and buying around these areas. Don't really want to be stuck trading, you know, in the middle. So let's go down into lower time frames. With that in mind, we are closer to selling opportunities. Want to be selling dollar yen. Go down into the weekly, see if we can see anything clear. We also have this level. And why do I have this level on? Well, basically, we're buying coming into the market here, 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 here. So really sitting on top of that level, and want to see a breakdown of this level to continue to sell on. I would take a few shorts to try and build up positions at this time, but really adding into it once we break below that weekly level. Daily chart's not much different, so you can see this level coming into play. So if Monday unfolds, let's see how it unfolds. Let's say we get Monday's range and we break below there, perfect. And we'll see. We'll just see. But these are the levels that I'm looking at that you can have on your charts. I really go out to the higher time frames and try and lower it in. CAD yen, we've been watching for quite a while. Based off this swing point, based off this price action down here, it looks like sellers are struggling. We have most recent low, so that will be capping the upside at the moment. So what do I want to see? I want to see a break above this level to continue long. So something like this. Or if we get a pullback into these levels, then something like that. And that's simply as simple as I can put it. You don't want to be buying into previous sort of resistance. You want to be buying at better prices. You want to be buying lower, or you want to wait for that confirmation on that break and then buy on the pullback. You want to be buying into sort of weakness, and you don't want to be buying into strength. That's really it. Looking at swing points, that's what I like to see. Also, let me point out that over here you can see once we broke above and got back below this level, that was a catalyst for the sell off. Once we broke below this level. It's just the opposite, broke back below. This acted as support for buying. So I'm watching this level as the support level to continue buying. What would negate this is if we start breaking below here. And that's it. So that's the story on it. We also have price going in this channel. So that's the structure. We are at lows that we've been buying. Lows that have seen heavy buying before. So if it's happened before, it could happen again. Building a story. That's what I want to see. Either that or down into these levels for price. So quite simple on CAD Yen. Move on to Aussie New Zealand, which we were buying last week. I have these boxes on just to show you what I meant on CAD. CAD Yen there as well. So you can see the swing point break above. Once we get back below, that's sent it lower. Swing point, break above. Here you can see once we broke below, retest it. That was the catalyst. So kind of like CAD Yen, as we've got this swing low. I put in the blog that I was looking for pullbacks to this area because I don't want to be buying up here straight into resistance. I want to be buying at a better price down here at these lows where heavy buying has come in before, to continue to the upside. Or if we break above that, then I can look to buy and pullbacks. So quite simply like that. But I'm bullish Aussie New Zealand. What would negate this is if we start closing below here. Could it do that? Yes, it certainly can. Nothing is a cert. We'll also go on to pound yen. This area, could we get a pullback, then be buying in here, or potentially this area going through here? We'll have to wait and see. Or if we get a daily close above here, then I'll be getting on a pullback to buy. Quite simple. That's quite simple, and no need to really talk about it that much. Just this is the level that we're watching. Go on to cable now. Daily chart. Well, actually, let's go out to the monthly, so you can see the huge rejection that we've had. Swing point. I bang on about swing points all the time. Areas in the market. Whoopsie, let's clear that off. Areas in the market where we've bought before. Heavy buying here, heavy buying here. Would it make sense that if they come down again, that could look for heavy buys again? Most certainly. So I've got this laid out to see if we can get pullbacks, but that's going to be in the lower time frames. Let's go down into the weekly, see what we see. Really want this level to come into play, but I don't want to be buying pound, so close to the level. If it just comes up and tags it, then I'm not really interested in it. What I would like to see though, and probably people might not want to see it, but a pullback, any sort of pullback on the lower time frames to try and get long. So I'll keep an eye on that. If we see that, sort of similar with EURUSD, what I see pullbacks to get in long. Don't really want to be buying at these previous levels, if you get what I mean. If these levels break, then yes, I can buy on a retest into these. We'll kick on with Kiwi. Try and keep it monthly chart. Heavy buying in here. Resistance here. Failed to break this level. The next level to come into play is this level. Could potentially sell from this level, but that's where I think that the most likely place to go is up here. Does that mean that straight off the bat on Monday it's going to go up here and ping there? No, that's where I'm expecting it to go. Can it do a lot on the lower time frames? Yes. This is daily time frame. Can we get a pullback into this level, previous high, to pivot long? That would make sense. If we come the whole way down here, then this is another level to try and pivot long off. So you've got two levels there that would make sense to look for longs. And when I say look for longs, is look for your price action that you like to see to get into long. That does not mean just bang straight off the level. That would be ridiculous. Dollar CAD, still wary of this, although we have been selling off. You know, we've sold off from this area before. That's why I was looking for selling in the first place, but I really wanted this level to go up here. Would have been more comfortable with it. So not really interested in it at the moment. Euro pound, if we go to the monthly, we can see this sort of range that we're in, and this is what I mean by we sold off heavy before at these levels. Does it make sense to long into these levels? No, absolutely not. Just wait for the reversals. Train your eye to look for the reversals. So if you sold off heavily before from a level, coming up into that level there, that's, you've got your bias. We've also swept these highs. We failed to close above it, and we're going lower. But at the minute, we're in the middle between buying and selling. So it doesn't really make sense to get involved until we get a pullback higher into these levels, even up into here. That would be a better place, better price to get in short. Don't be afraid to sort of miss the trades or whatever. We'll also kick on with ones that I've been watching: Euro CAD and Pound CAD, and that will finish us off. This has been quite a long video. So selling has come into the market here before, buying's coming into the market here. So support turn to resistance. What I've been saying for a very long time is looking for selling opportunities up here, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Bias is to sell Pound CAD unless we get a weekly close above this level, then probably going higher. Can that happen? Yes, it can. So in the lower time frames, we've got this structure on the H1 that we'll look at. We'll also be looking at Monday's range to see how we develop from there. But at the moment, have not been able to get on board selling opportunities on this as of yet. But hopefully, maybe this week or next week, they will come into play. We will go on to Euro CAD, and I think that will do us for today. Anything I missed, I'll update on the blog. Weekly chart, heavy selling in here, heavy selling in here, heavy selling in here. I've been saying for weeks, look for sales in Euro CAD in and around these areas. So now we're at a very important level. Can price come up here? Yes, if it does, I'm going to be on hand to sell. I'm looking really for daily closes below this level, and daily if Monday close below it or Tuesday close below it, that would be great to get in short to the next level. And this level is important because heavy buying came into the market before, and you can see the support and resistance going through this level. So levels come from the higher time frames and trying to get involved in the lower time frames. But yeah, I'll leave you with that. That's the weekly outlook. That's the gist of what I'm looking at. Things change and develop as the week go ahead, but obviously I'll have the daily outlooks. If you want to sign up to the emails, I sent out Aussie New Zealand forecast, a little bit of what I'm looking for, charts, video, the previous forecast, and then I have a little free webinar. So if you want to go over to the website, I'll just bring it in now. If you want to go over to the website, you can register your email address up here. It's for free, and you'll get all the blog posts when I post them, and you'll also get all the daily forecasts. So you can see Aussie New Zealand, you get the chart, you get a video, Euro Yen, and so on and so forth. So if you want to go and register your email address there. Also, I'm doing a free webinar in April about bias and profit taking. So if you want to get involved in that, then you can come up here, register your email address, and yeah, it's all good. So we'll have a little update tomorrow morning, or maybe tomorrow during the day after Monday unfolds. Don't know what the price action is going to be like over the holidays, but we'll have another look then. And wishing you Happy Easter and a nice rest of the day.